Before we really jump into it, I just want to do a couple of announcements. Number one, thank you all so much for following this, commenting, following our other social media. It's awesome. I really appreciate that. So if you want to take a moment to like and subscribe to this video, that would be great. Also, I did the first video on beans, and as you know, it was beans and peas. There was some of the longer beans that were the pole variety that I only had 2 of. There was more I wanted, but they weren't available at the time. However, one of our subscribers and someone who does not live far from me, his name is Al, and they also have a YouTube channel if you want to check them out. It is M&C Family Homestead. I will link them down below in the description, but they have offered some of the purple pole beans to us, so I'm very, very excited for that. I'm going to send them some of my tomato seeds that were from the last video that they had not gotten to try, and so I'm loving to do the swap. I really like beans. They said they were able to get half a bushel from just a few plants, and sounds like a good plan to me. My other announcement is a little bit more difficult. There is another YouTube channel, and she is a very large YouTube channel, but I was watching her long before you know, we were actively doing this. She's been doing videos for years, and her channel is called the Needy Homesteader, and it is need like kneading bread. They had a tragedy. They went for Valentine's and they were struck head on at a high rate of speed from a drunk driver. Her husband was killed instantly, and she is in critical condition at a full-time care facility now. Their 2 young children were with them, and they are also seriously injured, but they were able to leave the hospital and to be cared for by family. I'm bringing this up because if you by chance see this video and you find it in your heart to be able to help her channel, I will link it below as well. And if you could go and like and subscribe to her channel, that would be awesome. She building up her following, especially with YouTube now being a huge part of her income, especially with her husband gone to take care of these medical bills and all of her children. It is going to be absolutely huge. If you can watch her videos, if you can comment on those videos, it is amazing. She teaches so many things, canning, breads. She's just a wonderful person and a great family. So if you can go do that, that would be awesome. She does have a GoFundMe listed under her last video. If you feel inclined to donate, that is there. But if you are able to help in any free way, that is one way to do it, just by liking and subscribing to her channel, commenting, and watching at least 30 seconds of any ad that pops up during her videos. That is a huge help. So it's going to be a long road ahead, and there's a lot of big channels who are putting it out to all their followers, and I know that we don't have a huge following, but I do definitely want to let every single person know watching this, if they can find it in their heart, to please go and help in some way. Now, down to business. So we have here 28 pepper varieties. Total, we have, I think about 35, I believe. And we'll go over the ones that are missing later on. Another video, whole other deal. But today, we're going to kind of systematically go through them. Braxton was going to do this video with me, but unfortunately, he is catching up with an old friend on the phone. And I said I would go ahead and do this if, when the season comes around, we do a hot pepper taste test. So stay tuned for that, because he signed himself right up for that. Okay, false alarm. He decided that he wanted to come on to the video, but I let him know Still gonna have to do the hot pepper thing. So
I'm not scared.
I mean, no backsies. So first, I was shocked that he didn't want to be in the video because peppers are his thing. You know, everybody has a thing. His thing's peppers. First, let's start with our jalapeno varieties. So this jalapeno, this is the Tam jalapeno from Baker Creek, and it's hot. We grew this last year. I don't know how many you grew.
More than I can count. I don't even remember.
And we were...
My peppers won't stop growing once they start.
We were thinning them out. We were using them as much as we could. And we used a lot of them, we dehydrated down. And we did a lot of the spices, so that was awesome. This year we're definitely going to do even more spices than we did last year. I talked about that a little bit with the tomato video. But this is awesome, awesome. And we will be doing them, I mean, forever. We'll be saving seeds and just continuing to do that.
They were really good for on the grill and stuff.
Yeah, they were.
They got pretty big.
These were definitely top notch. And I will say peppers do germinate slow, but every one of these that we planted came up. Every single one of them. They all grew huge, and they all were starting to produce huge praise on that. That was a favorite. But this year we added Craig's Grande, also from Baker Creek. Now he likes to do, what's the word I'm thinking of? Stuffed peppers. And these are supposed to be great for it because they are so large, a great roasting style peppers. So pretty excited to get those going. We are always grilling.
Yeah.
I mean, we were grilling the other day. It was snowing, so it just never ends.
It's my favorite.
This is what he just planted. So if you watched our video on our couples planting, this is what he just put in. These were new to us. We weren't sure about these, but it does say that they are an extra spicy eye-catching because they were bred by back crossing techniques. So, I mean,
I'm personally super excited for them. So
they're gonna be hot.
But they're gonna be so cool looking.
They are. We have. They're coming up nicely. I'll add some of their updates to all the seeds this weekend. We have so much planting. So much planting to get started. The greenhouse, he's just got one step left, and it is going to be packed with our starts and their heat and all that stuff ready to go for them. So that'll be pretty cool.
Big things coming.
Big things. And but these ones, I think you did 6?
Yes.
Yeah, so 6 of those. Our primary, as far as the jalapenos go, is going to be the Tam and the Grande. But the next super cool one is Black Hungarian. So they look like jalapenos. They're Hungarian pepper. And they are mildly hot, but these are also ornamental. I think those are going to be sweet. Did you start these?
No, not those ones.
We will definitely be starting them Saturday.
Yep.
Because these peppers I was showing you, for the dates on these, it'll be about Saturday. We're going to be planting quite a few things. Have the heat rolling. What do we got next?
Let's talk new to us this year.
So these are just from the store. There was last year we tried some of the 4 for $1 seeds and things like that, and they did great. They really did. And we have the Serranos and also the Hungarian yellow wax. So these are not as hot as you think they would be. They're more like a medium E. Now these ones, I think these are the ones I was looking for. Yeah, these are hot. They're new to us this year as far as growing them ourselves. We have bought starts, and we did that. So we did them before us starts, and we've eaten them. But this is the first time that we're growing them. So, I mean, technically we grew them, but from seed. So this next one, when I bought them as a surprise for him, just because he loves peppers so much. I didn't like read into it super deep. I just thought, oh, you know, it's a chili pepper, and he will love that. I too love peppers, but I love more so the sweet, and he loves the hot peppers. Well, this, the Big Jim. I also got these from Baker Creek. These are cool. And I was reading up on these when we were getting ready for planting and everything a couple months back, and these are 1 foot long chili peppers. I thought these were going to be, you know, oh, it's a standard chili pepper. No, these are supposed to be a mammoth pod, 1 foot in length, with a medium heat, and it's more mild than average jalapeno. And super prolific. How cool. So
it'd be cool. Peppers like that are good to chop up and put in like a stew or slow cooked meat for tacos and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. This would be good in I can't remember that dish that my dad made.
Chili Rangos.
Yeah. Oh man, these would have been good. So I'm sure he's watching this video. These are the ones. They also have a huge garden. My parents do. And my mom has an Instagram. She's Grow, Cook, Preserve, Health. That is her username. And she posts tons of cool stuff, tons of gardening stuff. And I wouldn't doubt that this will end up in there. The Anaheim Cayenne. This was a must when we make and sell spices. This is just something that we've always had, and we will have to always have for sure.
One of my favorites is the little bell peppers, but they're spicy. My favorite. One of my favorites.
This is from Totally Tomatoes. This is their Cajun Bell, and last year we mixed them up.
Yeah, I got a surprise.
We mixed them up. I did not label my plants correctly, and just, yeah, him.
They're not too hot though. I mean, I kind of just took them and dipped them in like ranch and ate them like a little treat, but
yeah.
But they are spicy, but they're not horrible.
They go green to red. Is what these ones do, and they'll look like a red bell pepper, but when you bite into it, zing. So, gotta be careful. That's all the hot peppers that I have here. Like I said, oopsie daisies. So now we will truck on over to my personal favorite, the sweets. So to kick off the sweets, we have Korbachi. These are new to me. Treat to me. These are a Turkish heirloom. They are for frying or pickling, and I want to definitely
do both.
Do both. I am like preserve. So if I can dehydrate it, freeze it, can it, I really want a freeze dryer. Hint, hint. I know, wishful thinking. They are pricey. They are pricey. But if I can pickle it, can anything, we'll do that, because our goal is ultimately in the end game 100% sustainability. So even though we do sell all of our excess and we are trying to bring money in and develop and grow and all these things, we always want to make sure that our house is set for the year first. And so we do plant a lot. Last year we were very, very fortunate. We had just amazing crops. I mean, even we do garden organically, and even though the Japanese beetles came in and just, I don't even know what they did to our green beans. I mean, it was like sheets of Japanese beetles. We thought for sure no green beans.
But once the season was almost over, then boom, we started getting more green beans than we know what to do with.
Yeah,
it was
so
kind of weird, but
it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, but it was like a blanket of them out there, and they
get rid of them.
They didn't touch anything else in the entire garden. Just one trellis of beans.
Man,
so it was pretty crazy. Now these I can't pronounce, and you know my theme, everyone. If I can't pronounce it, I put it really close to the camera and then pretend that you can. So, there you go. These are super long in a thick walled. These are good for frying and they're good for salads, and they're disease resistant. So that's why I love these. I have like multiple packs of these because this is a huge grower for us. And then also saved seed, because I mean, just one pepper gives you so much more. And we are huge veggie tray people. So come summer, we like to have vegetable dip cups. I mean, that's just like a go-to snack. It's just what we love to have. The next one up is the sweet pepper, the candy cane peppers. I'll put a picture of these at the end of this video. They're very, very cool. I saw them and had to have them. I saw them and I just had to have them. This will be our first year growing these, because I was having trouble finding seed for these last year, big time. Even though last year was the first time I'd ever even heard of these. They're striped. Oh, they're cool. I'll put a picture at the end. And then if you are interested, Pine Tree Garden Seeds is where I got these. And they're awesome. Their seeds are super affordable. And their shipping was really quick. So I was excited about that. The Living Traditions Homestead we watch a lot. Some of my family can't handle the heat. Like my grandma and things like that. And so we were looking for an alternative. And Living Traditions Homestead was talking a lot about the jalapeno. This is the flavor of a jalapeno without the heat. So we got this. Where's the other? I've got a habanada.
Habanada.
This is a habanero with the flavor, but not the heat. And so these will be good because some family members, my mom and my grandma, they just can't have the heavy heat that a traditional, like the Tam jalapeno would have had. So we got these this year specifically to grow for people who cannot can't handle the heat. Get out of the kitchen. That was a really good place for that joke. So we're going to grow those for them. I would say it was for my son. My son loves hot food.
I got him hooked on spice.
Yeah, he loves hot food. I have two different kinds of banana peppers. I have Lola. These are from Haas Tools. And then I also have, and these are nice and multicolored. And I also have these from Baker Creek. I love these. Pickling these and putting them on literally everything I can eat is amazing. And also, we dehydrated a ton and put them in our 3-pepper spice, and they were the key because the rest of the peppers were super hot. It was amazing. we loved it. And they went into our spicy all-purpose seasoning. Which one was your favorite?
Favorite what?
Spice.
The hot one.
Yeah. And you only need a little bit.
We still have some left, don't we?
Yes.
She puts it in everything, and it's the perfect addition.
And what's really good is when we make a roast and sprinkle that on top, and it just gives you fire, and it is really, really good. We will have spices for sale come, typically July is when we really start having those. We sell those as singles and in 3-packs, so we'll have all that information up, but the pepper blend will be in there. On a somber note, last year we grew these. They're still heirloom organic, but they weren't a Baker Creek or anything, but they were still a California Wonder, and they stunk. They did not do well. They didn't do well anytime we've tried to grow them, but last...
We got like one pepper that was good enough to eat.
Yeah, last year we got one pepper good enough to eat. Well, then the one, we thought it was actually our mini plant because it just wouldn't go. So, as you know, I've marked it, so this year we're going to plant them all and we're going to see how it goes. I'd never bought from this company before, but it was, someone gifted it to me. It was organic. It was heirloom. We were very excited, and dud. These are awesome. These are the mini bells, and I will tell you what, these are awesome. And we picked them like super tiny, and we just, you could just dip those and just...
Honestly, most of them didn't even make it in the house for me.
No.
I just ate them straight off the plant.
They were so good. And the colors, beautiful, beautiful colors. Everybody was asking about them. These were so popular. And I can't wait to overplant these again this year. We always planted them responsibly, but last year we, with our big bells being duds, these really came through. I mean, we put them in salads, we froze them, we dehydrated them and powdered them. Omelets.
Tons of omelets.
Yes, he got on a kick where he made omelets for a week because he learned how to flip the omelet over. That was his thing. Things. Hopefully, I'll be able to get omelets year round and not just in June and July when he has peppers. Okay, so then we have Poblanos. And, just a good roasting pepper.
Big Reds.
Big Red is what I planted. So if you see the couple's planting video, Big Red is in there. And actually, I will put a little picture that I just took. So I already have that ready to go. At the end of this video and label it the Big Red. They are coming up strong. So they're going to be great. And that was the free seed from Totally Tomatoes.
I'm excited for this one.
And then this was what he planted on the couple's planting, which I think 6. And this is from Totally Tomatoes. This is the Merlot hybrid. It is a black purple pepper, and it looks black. It is extremely dark, but it's purple. And I love purple. Yeah. And it's like a 68. Yeah, it's going to be great. I can't wait to overplant that too. This is Orange Blaze. This goes green to orange, and this is the Totally Tomatoes, and it is a bright, vibrant orange. It's going to be extremely cool. This is the super heavyweight. Okay, so these go green to yellow, but it's kind of streaky. The green doesn't all the way go away, and these are huge. So when you hold them in your hand, we're talking bigger than your hand. 1 pound peppers. They're huge. These are on Totally Tomatoes if you're wondering and want to snag some for yourself. Then we have Keystone Giant, and then these are a green to red. Totally Tomatoes again, which is more than just tomatoes.
Good old classics.
And then these are some we had. So we've planted these before, and these are just the, this is still California Wonder, but different brand. This one was from the $4 one. And then these did great previously. Those other ones, just not so much. Then these are the Grand Belle, which I found on another site that they had called them Kaleidoscope, but these have produced all the colors and did really, really good.
Last one. Last,
but not least, because I forgot to stack, this is just the Golden Star Red. And then this was from Territorial Seed. And I love them too. They have the baby individual size butternut squash. And
yuck,
they're good. He's this bah humbuggy about squash. He likes zucchini and yellow squash, but
that's it.
And but this year he's finally got into sweet potatoes. It'll probably be another 3 to 5 before I really get him into. It's gonna happen.
I don't like it, no matter how you try to get it in my body.
I think it just depends on how you cook it, but nevertheless,
you've cooked it every way possible, and I don't like it.
My son loves it, and I love it, and I'll just eat enough for us both.
I can grow the mess out of them, but they can eat it.
The pumpkins, that's gonna be pretty cool. That's gonna be cool.
Hopefully we have some big ones.
Yes, especially with those giant seeds we got. But
Halloween's my favorite holiday, by the way.
I know. You guys will just wait and see the farm decorated for Halloween and Christmas. Because I love to decorate for Christmas. Well, thanks for sticking around with us today. Hope you enjoyed our pepper video, part 3. Tomorrow, we will not have a video coming out. I will not be able to upload because we will be traveling, and we do struggle with the signal to get it to upload on those days. So the next video will be out on Saturday. It will be part 4 of the series, and that will be the grains and cucumbers. And then part 5 will come out Sunday, and I'm going to let this guy decide what we're going to be talking about.
I'll think about it.
It's going to be pumpkins, I have a feeling.
Pumpkins.
I have a feeling. He says that now, but he always diverts to pumpkins.
There's some cool stuff. We're going to grow some cool pumpkins this year.
So we'll touch base on that. Plus, we have the, oh my goodness, so much coming. The greenhouse final product, all the seed starting stuff going on. We're going to be adding a lot of lighting around. We've got
chickens and rabbits are right around the corner.
Yes, here we've got brooders that we're going to be getting made. We've got hutches that are going to get made, and we will have our first round of babies delivered to the homestead in about a week. So we have a lot of stuff going and to get done, and just, dare I say, very excited. So, thank you guys. We'll catch you on Saturday. We'll catch you on Saturday.
Thanks, guys.
Have a great day.